Representative Kelly Armstrong for 5 minutes on H.R. 2405. Mr. Armstrong.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for having this hearing on H.R. 2405, the North Dakota Trust Lands Completion Act. Today, we are here to hopefully solve a problem that has been affecting my home state of North Dakota for a very long time, all the way back to the 1889 North Dakota Enabling Act. When North Dakota became a state, it received a grant of 2.6 million acres of scattered land and mineral rights to provide education and public needs. North Dakota is unique in the West in that we don't necessarily have huge blocks of contiguous lands, but rather many commingled federal land and mineral acres. When the federal government established tribal reservations in North Dakota, the lines drawn orphaned much of these lands and minerals within reservation boundaries, making it nearly impossible for the state to access or manage. There are over 31,000 acres that are trapped in this catch-22, preventing their beneficial use for the public good. Many have tried to use the existing Bureau of Land Management exchange process, but it was not designed for land swaps at this scale and is inadequate to solve the problem for North Dakotans. The current situation is untenable and is unfair to both the reservations and the state. What the North Dakota Trust Lands Completion Act does is adapt the traditional in lieu relinquishment process that BLM does and adapts it to circumstances of North Dakota's unique concerns. What this bill allows is the state of North Dakota to relinquish its lands that are within the tribal reservation and receive equivalent in value BLM managed federal lands or minerals from elsewhere in the state. By advancing the North Dakota Trust Lands Completion Act, we would allow the reservations to consolidate their tribal lands and exert greater control over their territory while preserving their treaty reserved rights. Further, we would allow North Dakota to fully realize the benefits entrusted to it in its land grant for the benefit of all North Dakotans. The bill represents a policy consensus with tribal, state, federal, and industry stakeholders on this legislation. This is a solution that addresses all stakeholder concerns and allows for everyone to have more autonomy, sovereignty, and cohesive management of their resources. I urge the committee to advance H.R. 2405, the North Dakota Trust Lands and Completion Act. Thank you for your time, and I yield back.
Thank you, Representative Armstrong.